one part and I'm like, what is this? And I'm poking at it and it looked like it was like, to me, it looked like a squash, like summer squash that had like gotten rotten and then it just kind of mushed down. And I was like, I think it's squash because it had like a skin to it. So I'm like poking it with a stick. And all right, heading off to State Lands. So the place is called Jake's Rock, and that's about all I know. I'm meeting my brother at a Walmart in Warren, and then we'll head out. So I'm very excited. Let's go.
I've been wanting to get into primitive or dispersed camping for a while now. But to be honest, I was pretty intimidated. I really didn't know or don't know too many people that do it, so I don't know where sites are. I didn't know if I just go wander off by myself, would I be safe there? Would I have internet? What would the roads be like getting in and getting out? But luckily, my brother and my nephew have been really getting back into camping in the last few years, and so he knew of where some sites were, and so we just planned the weekend, and we're gonna give it a go.
God, this freaking Walmart is packed. Okay, so now I'm looking for my brother's car. He said he's gonna be driving. Oh, I see him. I do. There he is. This cute little Toyota Highlander in his trailer. He doesn't know I still gotta run into Walmart. Oh well. All right, so I met my brother and my nephew, and I got the things I needed to get at Walmart. More than I needed to get at Walmart. Do you ever just walk out of Walmart with actually what you just go in there to get? Of course not. I grabbed some of these, I don't know, Good Made Mornings bars because I thought, if I actually have anything to eat with my coffee. I do have creamer and I have coffee. That's like most important. Water. Those are the most important things. I should be fine. I feel very hyper. Stressed out. I'm trying to run through I hate when people are waiting for me because I feel like I gotta go. Then there's this guy that was like, I don't know, wanted to talk to me about Penelec in there. Like electric, what electric service we have? Do you have Penelec? I was like, I don't have time to talk, dude. Like, not today. Leave me alone. Actually, he joked around later when he saw me again. 5 minutes later, he's like, you have time to talk now? I was like, no. Have a good weekend. Bye. That's really steep over there. Oh, this is sketchy. Okay. It's a fine. It's a fine. I'm fine. Remember, we come to the woods to relax. This is supposed to help me chill out, right? He must have a favorite site or something because we've passed several that are open and he just keeps going. He must have a favorite. I hope. Or we're gonna have to turn around and go back to one of those back there. I guess we'll find out, won't we? It's pretty cool back here though. There are quite a few sites we've passed so far that have all different kinds of setups. One had all tents. This one's got a big old freaking trailer it pulled up here. Saw a couple that were just car camping. So yeah, kinds of stuff going on. This is pretty cool. All right, so we just stopped and took a little break, kind of got together, and he said we're running out of sites down this road. Oh, that would have been a great one. And if we don't run into one, we might end up going to a campground. It's called Tracy Ridge Campground. And he's talked about this campground before. Told me about it. And they've gone here quite a few times. So it'll be kind of sad that I don't get to Dispersed camp. But also I feel so good just to be in the woods and like, yeah, this is fun. I feel good. Well, this is a pretty cool little spot. Pretty happy with this.
By the way, this is my brother Larry.
That's pretty sweet. It even feels level. I'm so glad that we found one. Oh, I'm so excited.
It was about 5:30 when we got there. We were getting pretty hungry, so we decided to make a fire and thought that we would make pizza mountain pies over the fire, but I'll explain later why that did not happen.
Larry, there's a sandwich done if you want it. Right there.
Oh, thank you.
You're getting a pepperoni pizza sandwich. Grilled cheese, I guess. I don't really know what's happening, but that's what's happening.
I have put pepperoni on my grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Minus the tomato sauce. And
Right.
it was excellent.
Yeah.
But with the spaghetti sauce, it's even better. And why is your flashing? Holy Isn't that annoying?
There's like 8 different settings. And I thought that one was smooth,
That
but then it
one's
started
cool.
going crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to look.
Yeah. Fucking Chinese shit.
There's probably steady settings, yeah.
There's 8 of them. Well, there's one that's like just steady, you know. I probably would mostly have it on that, but that's my
That's
brother.
pretty neat. Behind your water jug, it looks like a lamp.
Oh, yeah. That is cool. Getting it on my, oh, voila. And then, yeah, now you take it. See, look at that, your hand model. The other way. I like these tents.
They're pretty cool.
They're really cute. Let her breathe.
Yeah, she's not exactly going to be, you know,
You gotta twist it to loosen it, okay? And then,
And this is my nephew Cody.
I mean, he's right.
Morning, guys. Oh man, what a beautiful morning. Oh my goodness. I ended up having to turn the heat on last night because I was freezing. My brother and my nephew and I just hung out by the fire last night. It was a beautiful night, and like, oh my goodness, could see more stars than like I've seen in a long time. It's just so dark out here. It was gorgeous. So that was really fun. I just kept looking. I couldn't stop looking. And then once the fire was basically gone, I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. So I came in, but my feet were so cold. I could not. I think it was like 1:30 by the time I got up. I was like trying to go the whole night without turning the heater on because I don't want to be a baby. I'm like, it's in the 50s, Jody. You don't need the heat. I don't know actually how cold it was. It was 64 when we got here yesterday, so it could have been low 50s. That's my guess. Anyway, it was too cold. So I turned the heater on and then I slept. So feeling super bougie and a little spoiled right now. So today I think we're going to, my brother's making breakfast right now. We're gonna have breakfast and then, I don't know, I know we're gonna go for a bike ride. That's all that's on the plan for today. Pretty nice. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, go out there and have breakfast with them. I won't be recording a lot when I'm with them because I just want to spend my time with them.
Good morning. Hi, Daisy. Hi.
The whole time I've been cleaning up, she's just been laying out here. Such a good girl. Not talking about you. So my brother and my nephew rode into town because there's a couple things they need to get, like firewood and a couple other things. So I'm here by myself watching Daisy, and it's so fun. It's nice. I mean, I love them. I love you guys. But it's also nice to like be on BLM land for the first time by myself. I don't know if this is actually BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. I would assume so because it's state-owned land and it's free dispersed camping. So I would think that means BLM land. This thing on my nose is like getting redder and redder. I think maybe I have like a pimple on top of it, but has anyone ever had anything like this? It's been there a while, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I did go to my family doctor and she was like, she doesn't think it's like cancer related or anything because it's, I don't know, she pushed on it and she said it's a part of your blood system, like blood vessel system. And so she thinks it's just like a blood vessel thing. And she's like, I could send you to a specialist and they could probably take it off. And I was like, I mean, or dig it out, I guess. I try not to do things if I don't absolutely have to, but it does bother me. I think I should probably go get it checked out. What do you guys think? Is it a problem? This thing on my nose. I can't look at it, you're hideous. There, I covered it up. Is it better now? Can you handle watching me on film? I know, you guys don't care. You love me however I am. So another thing I've been thinking about is cutting my hair again. I go through these phases like where I cut it, then I regret it, and so I grow it out. But then when it's grown out, all I do is put it up in a bun. And then I get tired of it. And plus I'm starting to feel like, at what point do I look like an old lady just with her hair up, you know? Like mine kind of reminds me of my grandma. So I'm like, well, I'm not ready to be a grandma. So then I wonder, like, well, maybe I should just color it. Like highlights, put highlight. I mean, I have freaking gray highlights. Natural. All natural. But anyway, considering cutting it and having short hair again, I don't know. We'll see. Why do I do these things? I like change. I think that's a part of what van life, why it's like I'm attracted to van life, is because it is a lot of change. Like you're traveling, you're going to new places, having new experiences. It's also just a different way of living. So like you start thinking about just little things like, yeah, where am I going to go to the bathroom? Or like, how do I get rid of this? How do I clean my dishes without like a bunch of food going down into the gray water tank? Like things you don't have to think about at home. And so it does use up a lot of brain energy, which I think I like. And then just the different experiences of van life where it's like, am I staying in a Walmart parking lot? Am I staying at a truck stop? And like how do you have to be prepared for these different places? I'm going to stay at a Harvest Host. That would be a different experience than like staying on state-owned land or BLM land is a different experience. So like right now, we're very much off grid. So I'm paying more attention to how much power I have. And I was just thinking this morning, like when I lived in the van in Texas, I was in an RV park. And so it was so simple to just get rid of my waste. Where now when you're off grid, it's like, okay, if I'm going to be here for a few days, where do I put my garbage bag that's full? You don't want to leave it out and the bears will get to it. So luckily my brother went into town, like I said, and then he took my trash with him. So that worked out. But that is a question I have. So for you guys anyone out there that does do like off-grid camping a lot and your bag gets full, like what do you do with it? Do you have another like bucket I was thinking about a bucket with a lid maybe, and then that's like your bigger trash can? And where does that go? Please tell me you pack out and you take it with you. If you tell me you chuck it in the woods, don't tell me that. Oh my gosh, speaking of that, last night, oh my God, my brother and I are cleaning out the fire pit and there was a bunch of trash people left in it. So we're cleaning it out and we get to this like one part and I'm like, what is this? And I'm poking at it and it looked like it was like, to me, it looked like a squash, like summer squash that had like been deteriorating in there, like gotten rotten and then it just kind of mushed down. And I was like, I think it's squash because it had like a skin to it. So I'm like poking it with a stick and I had gloves on, thank God. But because the reason I found it was because I went to go pick it up and it was just mushy. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? My brother's like, is that poop? And I'm like, no. Anyway, he's like, is that poop? And I was like, no. But then right then I found this little like piece of trash that said poop gel. I was like, what is poop gel? Like, what? What? So somebody like, I don't even know. I don't know, but it did smell like poop. So it was poop. Who would put poop in the fire pit? We were literally going to build a fire to cook dinner. So we're going to cook dinner over top of somewhere somebody just dumped poop. That's so nasty to me. I can't even believe somebody did that. Hence, we did not end up cooking over the fire. I was like, no. It was kind of funny because none of us decided at that moment or said anything that we're like, okay, we're not cooking over this fire. We were all just kind of like, all right, well, let's just clean it up and get it down to the dirt and like, it'll be fine. I was like, there is no way I'm doing that. Like, I'm going inside and I'm going to use my hot pot. So I ended up using the hot pot to make pizza sandwiches, basically, is what we ended up eating. And we were going to make, like, I have a mountain pie maker, and we were going to make them, put it over the fire. And I was like, I can't have it. My nephew came in and he's like, I'm really glad that you did it here. Because I was thinking, like, I don't think we should cook over that fire. I was thinking the same thing. And then my brother said it later, too. He was like, I was kind of questioning, like, I don't think we should. So we're all quietly thinking, like, I don't want to eat over top of this fire. That's so gross. So like that, basically that person that did that has ruined us cooking over the fire for the rest of the weekend. Cause I'm not going to do it. So nasty. Pack in, pack out. If you don't know what that is, that means take all your trash with you. Please don't throw poop in the fire pit. I don't understand why you even have to say that to somebody, but big rainstorm just went through, so we kind of seen the clouds coming and then packed everything up and like threw wood in a tent, threw our bikes in a tent. And my brother, it was perfect timing because he was making hamburgers under the awning and yeah, just started sprinkling. And then all of a sudden it was like downpouring. And so yeah, we got a really good rain for probably a good 15-20 minutes. Must not be done raining yet. It's still coming down.
Cool. Can I grab him?
You can, but don't make him lose his tail.
Hey, what is he?
Salamander. Do you want me to get it on video?
No, I don't want to grab him. He's so cute though. I kind of want to show her though, you know what I mean? But I don't want her grabbing it. I don't think she sees it. If something's not moving, she can't see it. Check that out. Ooh. Now she sees it.
She doesn't care. She's like, oh, what am I supposed to do with this?
She's drooling.
What do you think? You gonna get it? No, you're not gonna go get it, dog.
She's a sweet girl.
Morning, guys. So it's Sunday morning. We made it all weekend. We survived. But we are going to go stop at this, like a reservoir that's on the way back. And from what it looked like when we were driving down here, it was wild. It's like it's literally a circle. So if you look at it on Google Maps and you look down, it looks like a bowl of water. So, but anyway, I think it'll be cool. So
you guys enjoyed coming along with me for this weekend camping adventure. I would say it's technically Kodiak's first time camping. I mean, we've been in RV parks and like harvest hosts and stuff like that, but not dispersed camping. So it's my first time dispersed camping, Kodiak's first time dispersed camping, and everything went really well. There's a few things that we learned. Number one, have a shovel. And you see that with a lot of van lifers. They always have a shovel in case they need to go to the bathroom and then they need to shovel a spot. However, you might also find other people's poop in your fire pit that you need to shovel out. So we overcame it. We used some tools, but it was nasty and I never want to have to do that again. Number two, I think the next thing that I would invest in would be an awning, because that came in very handy. My brother's awning on his trailer came in very handy during the rain yesterday, so that was really nice. Number three, don't forget your stuff. Like the first night, Cody forgot his blankets and pillow, thought he'd use his blanket and pillow from his car, his emergency one, but he ended up not even having that. So he covered up with a jacket and I don't know, used like a sweatshirt or something for his pillow. And then I forgot my extra blankets. So I was freezing. Thank God I had a diesel heater that I could start, and ended up using it the first night. That was very, very handy, very spoiled, I would say. Very luxury. It's not the camping I remember in my 20s when we would go and sleep in tents, and at least then though, I always had other people's body heat with me, where like being by yourself, you have no one to snuggle with. You can't put your cold feet on someone. It's very not beneficial. I need a warm body to put my cold feet on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this weekend. I know that I did. I appreciate you guys being here, and hope you're having a fantastic week. See ya. Hi guys, I'm Jody, and this is my camper van Kodiak, and this channel is all about midlife adventures. So welcome, and let's go on an adventure together. That's so stupid.